think that you get a vision of Kate for some reason, and you see Kate and Mordecai talking, and then a blue flame leading him away down a path in the Feywild.
Do I have a trail to follow, or a vague direction that I'm being urged in?
I think that you get the feeling that, like, if you just retrace your steps a bit, that you'll be able to at least find where he branched off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll end the effect, and then I'll say, okay, I think he's this way. I think your friend Kate is here and talking to him. I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel I do not want to get involved with her again, but we got to get Mordecai. So anyway, this way, I think.
Can someone remind me?
She was the fortune teller.
Who Kate is? And why does she have any hold
because
on
Mordecai,
any of us?
She was the person who gave Mordecai the glasses and the book, and he made a deal to take a favor for her to be able to gain those items.
Right.
Like,
she was the first other like Fae person that I met. Right. Okay. So when we met her in that camp, in that session, I think we established that she and I did not actually know each other. Like,
Palmer didn't know her.
Realm. Okay. So I still don't particularly know her. In which case I would turn to Mar and be like, what do you know about this woman?
Oh, her. Yeah. She's newer. I mean, last couple 100 years newer. She's nice. Oberon recently let her start coming in because she had just been helping out so much with spreading our belief and everything like that, and helping like enhance the knowledge of magic in the human world. So she's taken favor with Oberon recently.
Nice.
Would she eat our friend?
I don't know if she's a man-eater or not, but I don't think that she's into cannibalism.
All right, let's get walking.
He's now established that is actually an option in the hierarchy.
Okay, I am power walking at this point.
Okay, we're walking.
You guys walk up the path, and Mara's trailing behind you guys. And I think that you just you get to the branch where Mordecai wandered off, and you see this will-o'-the-wisp wandering up the path, and then shortly after is Mordecai, and he's there.
Yo, hey guys.
Mordecai, never mind. Please come with us.
But so much has happened.
Yeah,
I've been gone for so long.
Let's talk about it over some Cheddar Bay biscuits.
What? We have more?
The same ones, actually. Come on.
It seems like once we got those biscuits back, that's good shit, by the way. We figured out how to remake the recipe. Yeah, we have our own Cheddar Bay biscuits now.
Isn't that like an IP problem?
Talk to Red Lobster about it. And he just points to the actual Red Lobster.
Yo! I think at this point, Mordecai is going to experience his own little sensory overload because he sees mystical salamander creatures and all sorts of magical people. And then he sees his former pirate buddies, and he's just going to sprint over.
Anyway, Mordecai, I'm really glad you're alive and okay. All right, see you later.
No, Dan, come with me. We have so much to talk about.
I have nothing to talk about.
No, come on. Something happened with Kate that I have to tell you about. It's really important. It might kill me.
Oh, great. Okay, then I guess we do have to talk.
That's how you hook someone in.
But first, let's go talk to our friends.
All right, fine.
Octopus Tim sees you guys and waves a tentacle.
Hey, Tim!
I'm just looking to Palmer with alarm.
I think before she goes off again, I think she's just going to point right up in his face. Mordecai's face, and be like, count yourself lucky and don't do that again.
What? Follow mystical blue flames?
You followed a mystical blue flame?
Yeah, it was dope. I didn't know it was real at first.
This whole realm is built specifically to trap people like you.
Wait, is that why we're not supposed to tell people our names? Because I feel like I've been doing that.
It's probably fine at this point, considering you're lucky that you made it back from wherever you just went.
You know, Palmer, you seem stressed. You want to burn?
We're in a forest!
Yeah, but we're outside.
I think she just.
You're always outside in a forest.
Yeah.
You see the like will-o'-the-wisp like shaking a little bit. It looks like it's laughing.
No,
See, he's
little,
cool.
He followed us.
little bastard.
Yeah, see, a little mystical blue flame.
Who invited you?
It too.
I did.
God damn it!
I'm gonna scan the room for if there's any people that I need to be like keeping an eye on or are of higher rank than me, or I mean, I'm trying to be the responsible one at this party.
Yeah.
You're the chaperone.
Other than Percha, I don't think you see anyone of like super high rank that you recognize. There's a Tengu sitting and like chatting and having a drink with a cowboy.
Nice.
That's a lot of
Come
goo.
on. Hold on. Sorry. No, you had me until you said a cowboy. Explain yourself.
How many people do I have to talk to at this
fucking
party?
cowboy here, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Why? Are you trying to tell me that cowboys are fae? What are you talking about? It's nonsense.
No.
Wait, is his name Jonah Hex?
No, I can fix this. I can bring this all together. He's part boy, part
But
cow.
he still has like a Stenson.
You did. You did fix it. You're right. You did
It's just
fix
a
it.
fucking regular dude. It's a cowboy.
No, take that out.
I refuse.
Take that that Dan gave you.
Because a part
Why
boy, part
would there
cow is
be
just a minotaur.
cowboy? No.
No, I feel like there's a big
It
difference.
depends on which part is cow.
Oh, my head hurts.
I don't know what to do anymore.
I go back to the circles game and see how.
Okay, roll 2d6 Jurnee.
Jurnee's
Oh,
doing.
God damn it.
Gotta
following Mordecai.
gotta roll for something.
Fuck.
All right, mixed success. She's doing slightly better. It seems like
That's
they're
a
on a new
mixed
game.
success, isn't it?
She's kind of grumpy at this point. She's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Make sure that you mark experience for your failure, by the way.
Oh, did my failure count?
Yeah, any failures that you get, yeah.
All right.
We'll take those.
Even in checkers.
Even
I mean,
checkers.
circles.
Especially in circles. Yeah, I think it's time. So Percha stands up at the end of the tables and says, Lord Oberon approaches. And he's here.
And do I have to stop my game of circles?
You do not.
Okay, great. She does not look up from her game of circles.
That's the best part.
I mean, I think everyone else looks up around you. Even the goblins are all like,
Is that what they sound like?
Oberon.
I am equal parts tense and like shirking away from view. I'm like shooting straight up like a stick and also trying to position myself behind a larger person and
Act
block
natural.
myself from view.
Yeah, I like that because I think Palmer would kind of is. I think she'd be tense, and I think for her to be tense and also want to look proper, I think she stands at full attention, full wingspan. So I feel like you could very easily hide behind.
I think Mordecai is gonna fingers in the mouth whistle and clap as loud as he can.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
King
what
OB!
What happens as you
The
do
big
that
O.
is you see
This bitch is just
you
a
see
bulldozer.
this just large blue flame fall from the sky and land on its throne, and it slowly just takes the shape of a man. It's still on fire, but this just blue flame man is sitting in his throne, and you can see like above his head floating is a crown. And Oberon
Sick.
addresses you, Palmer, and says, yes, Palmer.
Fun.
Welcome home. I hope you're enjoying our party.
Your hospitality is greatly appreciated, even for my somewhat unwelcome guests.
You know, I like tricks and games, and that was a very good trick. Good job, Dan.
Meanwhile, he was trying so hard to hide, but he's directly behind me.
Yep.
Now on to a little bit of business. Now, Palmer, I know that we sent you away for a while, but it seems like you've learned quite a bit of your lesson, don't you think?
I think she literally does not know how to respond to that. Yes.
I know it was harsh, but I needed you to be better, and I needed you to learn how to use your head. And it seems like you've done that. You don't just follow my orders blindly anymore. I'm proud of you.
big question marks over her head.
Now, it seems like there's a time coming soon that I might need my thorn back. But for now, I'd like for you to stay with our friends here and keep a nice watch on them for me. Do you think you can do that? Wonderful.
Of course.
Now, where is Miss Sitwell?
She just like won. She's like,
roll 2d6.
Yeah.
Again? Right, this is my last one.
This is Jurnee's function.
Fucking goddamn it!
So
I think all you hear from the other side of this like long sprawling series of tables is just the sound of a bunch of checkers falling off the table and Jurnee being like, damn it!
Yeah, the goblins are just like yakking it up. They're having the time of their lives. They're like, we like this one. She's fun. And Oberon notices this and just chuckles and says, "Oh, Miss Sitwell, can you come here for a second?"
Her eyes kind of narrow as she looks up at Oberon. She's not exactly thrilled about the current situation because she lost in circles and that makes her angry. But she also doesn't like him either. This is not a very good first impression kind of situation. But because she sees how Palmer is treating him, she does feel like it's the smartest idea to just kind of listen to what he's asking and reluctantly kind of just walks up to the front, arms crossed, like, okay.
Yes, Miss Sitwell, thank you so much for coming and enjoying our dinner. I hope that you're having fun.
A blast.
Yes. Well, I've been thinking about you and Palmer quite a bit, and I think that you've been a really good influence on our friend, and so I wanted to give you a gift. No strings attached, no games, no favors. But I wanted to give you a gift as a friend and as a friend of your grandmother.
Okay, we did just meet, today. So I don't know where this whole friend thing is coming from. And she's glancing over at Palmer like, do I take the thing? Do I take it? Is it safe? Do I take it?
I know that we haven't known each other incredibly long, but you've been a good friend to Palmer, and I like it when people take care of my people. And I know that your grandmother would have wanted me to help take care of you if I ever got to meet you. Because that's what good friends do. They look after each other and they look after each other's children.
If you were friends with my grandma, why have I never heard about that?
Well, it would be a little strange if some human started talking about being friends with the King of the Fae, wouldn't you think?
I mean, yeah, but
Shakespeare was a big riot, but he really wasn't. It was a little far out there for a lot of the people around at the time, I think.
Little blabbermouth, that one.
He looks kind of perplexed, like, okay, I think when I was little, I would have believed her even if she just mentioned you as a friend. But okay, what is this gift?
Well, I know that you've been having some issues with your magic.
He looks over at Palmer like, did you tell him? How does he know?
And so I wanted to see if I can help you out with that. Now, Palmer, didn't you do something with Jurnee a little while ago? Something about antlers?
Oh, those things! She's upset. She does not want that again.
Wait,
yeah, you have
still
those.
have those.
I'm pretty sure you, Palmer, have those on you.
A trophy.
Yeah.
Like in my pocket dimension. I think she's a little embarrassed, but she goes, yeah, well, yes.
Yes.
Did happen.
Give those to me.
How does he know? How does he know that she has them? She reluctantly. However, I don't have quite as a clear-cut pocket.
You just kind of pop them into existence, I think is what we established.
It's kind of just like the hand disappears and comes out holding the two of them, and she passes it.
Yeah, he takes both of them in one hand and then offers another and says, now, Jurnee, put your hand on mine, and Palmer, put your hand on Jurnee's.
Are we going to do like a special handshake thing?
Yeah, something like that.
She worriedly looks at Palmer.
No, boy. To be honest, Palmer is also a little worried. Can I roll to like know what this is or what, like if I've seen this before? Or
I don't think you would have. I don't think you would have ever seen anything like this.
Okay, all right. Well, there's no point in saying no now. So she does as she's asked.
Yeah,
it's a gift.
You see Oberon take a deep breath, and his entire being just expands a little bit. And his hand expands around both Jurnee and Palmer's, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't burn at all. It feels nice. It feels like putting your hand in water on a hot day. And he winks at you.
Interesting.
And Jurnee, you feel this surge of magic go through you. And you have changed playbooks.
I leveled up.
What's spookier than this? Not being the spooky anymore.
I love it. I love it.
And so Oberon takes the antlers, which are now fused together, and pulls his hand away, and you guys let go, and he offers the antlers to Jurnee.
Oh, yeah, these are mine, right? She's confused.
Yeah, you can use those however you see fit. Give it a try.
What? And she just kind of doesn't know what to do with them. She's like, you mean like as an accessory? Decoration?
Well, whatever you really need it for. Watch. And he like puts a finger on it, and the antlers reform into just a staff.
What?
Ah, that's cool.
No, you give it a try.
That's cool.
And you get to roll your new move.
You get like a fun object, and it's a deer antler. You can't get any
You
more
get to roll shifting
than that.
antlers.
Oh, all right. How do I?
Wait, is that an
how do I roll it?
Just roll plus weird. And what shape do you want them to take?
So wait,
hold on. I gotta think about this for a second.
You get to. It's not permanent though,
while
right?
she's thinking, I'll read out the description of the move. So you have antlers made of your bones and Palmer's magic. They can shift into any size and shape that you need. Whenever you want to use them, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, they take the size and the shape that you need, and you take a plus forward on the roll on any roll involving this item. On a 7 to 9, they take the size and shape that you need. On a 6 minus, they shift into something different.
So wait, this is essentially, and forgive the very niche reference here. This is essentially the Miraculous from Miraculous Ladybug.
I haven't.
Have you ever seen that? She has like a yo-yo or something. I don't know. She has like a little thing. And it's like the Sailor Moon, you get the convenient item that you need
essentially.
to solve the
it's my
mystery.
go-go gadget, whatever the fuck I need it to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're a magical girl now.
And you have two of them? Is that right?
Like the two antlers combine into one,
or is it conjoined?
Antler that's like fused at the middle.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I think Jurnee is going to turn it into a tripod.
Okay. Roll plus weird.
Here I go.
Not even a camera.
All right. So
failure
turns into a circle board.
Mark experience.
You focus.
It turns into all the individual pieces, and you have to pick them up.
You focus in on the antlers, and you're thinking about it, but you're kind of overwhelmed, and you're still thinking about losing in checkers to these goblins. You're like, okay, tripod, goblin, tripod, goblin, tripod, goblin, and it turns into a small figurine of bone that looks like one of the goblins that you were just playing checkers with.
Yeah, totally on purpose.
I was hoping for like a bag of 100 small metal balls that all disperse across the floor.
or it's a little goblin, but it's like animate, like it's moving.
I love that my first ever roll of this magical spell is an absolute failure.
Yeah,
it's great.
And Oberon just kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, that's really nice. Good job."
And then she kind of blinks and looks at it, and blinks again and looks at it, and she's like, Yeah, this is neat. She's not going to say that she totally screwed it up.
Yes, I meant to do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for accepting my gift, Jurnee. We'll always look at you as a friend. And I hope that you understand that.
Okay. Maybe don't look at me too much, though. You guys kind of scared me. A lot.
We're sorry. I'm sure that you'll get more used to it over time.
She doesn't like the sound of that. Well, she bashfully puts the tiny goblin in her pocket and continues on.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and I think that like you guys just continue enjoying the party from here. You can talk to anyone you want to.
You just said, there you go. You can talk to everyone you want to.
Does nobody fit under that purview? Like,
You just want to talk to nobody?
I will be a wallflower.
I think if you're a wallflower, Mar will come up to you and like he has a couple of like glasses in his hand and he's like, here you go, kid. And just like stands next to you and like has a seat next to you and just like continues drinking in silence as a gift.
As a gift? Okay, cool. You not fit in with everybody else too, or you kind of just like, you don't seem like you are like everyone's bud or anything?
I'm just kind of around. I like hanging out with Palmer. She's a riot. But yeah,
yeah, she's pretty funny.
I just kind of stick around and help out where I can.
Nice. And that is like the extent of the conversation.
The two awkward dudes in the back
do you
of
want
the
to play
party.
chess?
Yep.
Not circles.
Sure.
Yeah, he walks you over to the chessboard and
Not big on circles.
a couple extra pieces. There are a couple like odd looking pieces that like just don't like, all the pieces are from different sets, but they have enough of them. But sometimes they have like 4 queens and they just like stick a couple on the side to use if you need to, kind of thing.
Yeah, right. He hands me the pieces and I go,
yes, as a gift. As a gift. We're playing a game.
Okay, great.
You'd think that I'd be the tricky one. Palmer's the one with the history for that.
Is that right?
She like it's like from across the room. Like she's not anywhere near him, but it's like that thing where you know your friend is talking shit about you, and she just like looking at him.
You just see like the anime eye glare from across the room, like the star eye.
Yeah, like she's like having a really serious conversation with Oberon or something, but then she's
Palmer
just
uses leer.
Locks on.
I don't know why, but feels like my defenses are lowered. Are we a thing? What are we?
Oh my god.
What are we? Play your damn chess.
Sore subject, Palmer's tricks.
Yeah, she that's part of why she had to go in the first place. She pulled a little too many, but then it was partially that and partially her just not questioning things. I don't know. Oberon's got his own reasons for things.
Yeah, it's all pretty foreign to me. Normally not questioning things, and in the circles that I'm used to, that's a good thing.
I don't know how long it can be a good thing anywhere, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, humans only live like 70, 80 years, so.
Seems like a long time to not question something.
Good.
Dan's just going to chew on that.
Good character development. You know, I never considered that angle, and I think that's really interesting. Like, it's kind of interesting that we've always had a similar situation with like the organization, being part of an organization essentially. But the idea that like out of the two of them, the Fae realm is the more healthy of a relationship is kind of funny.
No, I mean,
interesting.
More details forthcoming, I'm sure.
Like little break. Jurnee, do you want to walk us through your new playbook and let us know what's going on with you?
Okay, sure. Oh, should I be marking experience on this sheet then?
Yeah, you can mark
Oopsies.
your 3 experience from your previous sheet over on to this sheet now.
I did it now.
There you go.
Great. I love that I've gotten over half of a level of experience just from playing checkers and fucking up at making something. Yeah, it's good. It's good for you.
Checkers. Low stakes. Experience grinding.
I mean, who knows if the stakes are actually low? Who knows what mechanisms there are at work?
Your antler will literally never change from being a goblin.
And the goblin will only beat you at checkers.
So I
Permanent
still
goblin.
have my minor celebrity because of my YouTube channel. So I'm still keeping that, and I'm still keeping truthiness. So the whole, if I tell a normal person something, they would accept that it's true kind of thing. But now I have more spooky thingies. So I chose a couple of spooky moves, one of them being Tune In, which I can attune my mind to a monster or minion. So I can kind of ask questions about like the monster. So where is it? What's it planning to do? Who's it going to attack? That kind of thing. So that, and then I also have Jinx, which uses, I can use magic now, and I can jinx a target. So I can interfere with a hunter or help a hunter or interfere with a monster or minion. I can harm more people now and it can cause slightly more damage than I've been able to do before. Yeah.
All it took was believing in the magic within yourself and being heavily bestowed magic upon by a lesser god.
And having a cool bone thingy that I can use.
So sick.
Just a cool bone.
Didn't expect that to be the direction your whole aesthetic went, but I love it.
So now she's kind of like,
and I love it.
It kind of went from just little Nancy Drew vibes to Nancy Drew vibes with some chaotic pain inflicting.
But goth.
Cottage core.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was all you wanted me to mention, but that's all I remember. So
yeah, it's all good stuff. Also, like you previously had telekinesis as your weird move. You just have you just have magic now, and essentially Jinx replaced your telekinesis.
Right.
But yeah, good stuff. Good times in the Feywild.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of use out of this.
I'm excited for the things that I'm going to be able to create, or rather fail to create with this thing that I have now. It'll be fun.
I'm just excited you literally have a physical manifestation of the fact that you can do magic, so no more denying it.
Am I still going to be weirded out by it at every turn? Absolutely. But
does Dan trust it? No.
Does Jurnee trust it? Probably no. She has it, but doesn't mean she likes it.
It's hers, but
yeah. It's my own, but wait, I'm sorry. Is it? It's my own bones?
Yeah, I mean, like the antlers sprouted out of your head.
That's uncomfortable.
So if someone,
juice that makes your bones grow.
Bone hurting juice.
If it was like DNA tested, it would just come up as if it was your own actual bone.
Man, this really is the body horror episode of Memester of the Week.
Wow, I can't believe your antlers are 100% that bitch.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to use this in really game-breaking ways to make you upset, Jason.
Oh, I'm here for it. Super excited about it.
Yo, Obi!
Hey.
I would expect nothing less.
Man.
Yeah. You're Mordecai, right?
You can call me Mordecai Ishmael Bridges. That is my full name.
I will just call you Mordecai.
That is my full name.
You absolute peanut.
Yeah, I got your note. Interesting stuff. What's going on for you?
Well, you're like a genie. So
What?
I have 3 wishes.
What?
1, I want you to have more fun. I feel like being a king and stuff, man, sometimes you just gotta relax and not worry too much. So one of my wishes is that today at this party, you and we just hang out. We can smoke some weed and we can just chill.
Okay, what are the other 2?
My second wish is that I would like the ability to talk to animals.
What the hell?
What is happening?
Why is he making demands?
I would like to just throw it into fiction real quick. Dan desperately tried to get Mordecai not to go have this conversation.
Right, I think same. Like the 2 of us were like, no.
Nonchalantly. But there's no stopping this guy.
And you know what? I understand that you're not really a genie and these aren't really wishes. They're definitely exchanges. I will owe you favors.
God.
It's fine.
And what's the third one?
God.
Mr. Oberon, my whole life I have been alone. Right. Dan is my only friend. And the one thing that I think maybe you can help me with really is I want to know what happened to my mom out there in the jungles of Borneo. I'll do anything to learn about that.
I want you to roll manipulate someone +2.
Cool. That's an 11.
I'll see what I can do. Okay, Mordecai? As far as us having fun, that sounds great.
Let's do it, dude.
I'm wondering, you have... Speaking with something that you don't share a language with is just a use magic effect. Yeah, no, I just mean like in regards to you asking if you can speak with animals. Yeah, I think that, so you're going to be able to, Mordecai, you're going to be able to speak with animals from Earth. So
yeah.
That's
you're
unfortunately
going to be
specific.
able to speak with specifically animals.
Yeah, animals. So if I wanted to, when I'm going swimming, I could talk to a clam.
You would somehow understand how that clam feels. Mostly moist.
Good. As it should be.
Are we really going down the does a fish know it's wet? Like,
well, Palmer, I don't know about you, but I'll have the ability to ask.
But yeah, Oberon agrees. He says, "You know what? I think we can maybe help out with that."
Sick. I'm gonna hold my fist out for a fist bump. Sick, dude. I'm friends with the Bay King now.
So yeah, Oberon says, "All right, well, it's time to party," and like flares up a little bit more.
And I'm gonna start eating some mushrooms that I found on my walk.
He's like, "Oh wait, no, he'll be fine."
Roll plus weird.
Willie.
For real?
Yeah, so you guys are you're just having a good time and a nice rest at a dinner at Oberon's.
Nice.
Never been more relaxed in my life.
Yeah, we see Dan playing chess with Mar. Dan, roll 2d6.
Oh my god.
Roll 2d6 and see how good you're doing.
Sure. You know what? I'll roll 2d6.
And Dan, I still have to tell you that thing that might kill me.
Hell yeah. All right, so like
I got a 9.
You find yourself in a pretty good position. You think that you can maybe get him in checkmate in about 4 moves. Palmer, what are you going to be doing while...
Okay, Dan is definitely playing
Palmer,
with like a poker face.
What are you going to be doing while we're hanging out tonight?
I think if she's done having her conversations with Oberon, that she's just gonna kind of stick near Jurnee to make sure mystical stuff doesn't bother her or overwhelm her.
Yeah,
I think Jurnee is excited about her new toy, if you will. Yeah, she's trying to just turn it into various objects with maybe like a 30% success rate.
I mean, do you want to roll for that?
With the amount of rolls that I would have to do for that, probably not.
I mean, you could just roll.
She's just gonna keep doing it.
Okay,
I get the idea.
I roll. How do I? Oh, frick!
Just a plus weird.
Yeah, I got it. No, don't screw it.
We got to know if this experimentation you do destroys the party in a fiery explosion.
That's a good point.
Right. Which, honestly,
if I
great way to go.
I'm gonna die with style.
No,
oh boy!
You focus in on it and you try and get it to shift from being the goblin into...
I want to make it into a small, cute dog statue. Yeah, that's my goal.
That was your goal.
You think about the dog, but you keep thinking about the goblin, and then you look down and now there's just 2 goblins.
Do they have dog ears?
A little family.
Good.
Doglin
gangers.
Doppelgangers. Very cool. So yeah, you guys are just hanging out and enjoying the party and enjoying the break. I think that we just see we see Mordecai and Oberon smoking, and Mordecai gets to play with the little salamanders, and you see some turtles walking by with reading glasses that are just oh, well, this is pretty cool. Yeah, you can talk to the turtles.
Can I talk to the turtles?
Turtles are hey, this is chill. This is great.
They're probably not going to have a lot to say, you know? They're
give me the secrets to your shells.
And yeah, you guys just enjoy your time at Oberon's party. And
can I ask Oberon a question?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jurnee, while the party is going on, walks up to Oberon.
And he's completely surrounded in a haze of smoke.
Cool. She coughs a little bit as she approaches him. and kind of pushes some of the smoke out of her face, waving her hand back and forth, and she's like, excuse me.
Yes, Miss Sitwell.
Are we ever gonna talk about my grandma?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
I mean, she's kind of flabbergasted. She doesn't really know like how to even start. How did you guys know each other?
Well, when I was a younger wisp, your grandma helped me out. I got lost in the human world and got hurt, and she found me and wasn't scared and helped nurse me back to health the best way that she could, at least. And I got better and stronger, and so she was my friend.
Did you guys stop talking?
Time is different here than it is in your part of the world. I didn't mean to lose track of it.
Okay, I think she's just satisfied with that answer. She doesn't really want more than that, at least not for right now.
That was so romantic.
They definitely fell in love.
Oh, I want a prequel. I want a spin-off. Oh, it'd be so beautiful.
Oh, we do like a prequel one shot with like different characters.
No, it would have to be the only people here who's a couple. It would have to be a one shot between Amelia and Jason.
Oh God.
And Sarah can be the GM.
Sarah, you can run it, and I will play Oberon, and Amelia will play her grandma, I guess.
Yeah.
Roll for feelings.
Roll for mood.
For true love.
And
Wow.
then
That actually sounds like a really fun one shot.
It does.
I might take that and run with it.
kind of does.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you guys just have like a really nice, pleasant time at this party, and things kind of wind down, and Mar helps you guys find your apartment, and you spend the night, and you wake up the next morning and it's like, well, it's been great to see you. We're gonna help you get back home, if that's okay.
Do we have to like hold on to anything, or I don't know, like not eat breakfast before we go? Because like I have motion sickness, and
Oh,
As a gift?
yes, as a gift. And gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. We're just gonna take the train.
oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take the train.
And so he walks you guys
Take the A
over,
train.
like up to the train platform, and puts you in a car. And like the train car is just entirely made of wood, and there are like little sprigs of like leaves growing on the inside off the like rails and everything to hold your luggage. And the will-o'-the-wisps light up at the front, and you guys feel like you've been on the train for, it could have been days, but it also could have been minutes. And then the car doors open up and you get out, and you just find yourself on the beach in Cheddar Bay, a couple feet away from your van.
Which is still there.
It's still nighttime out. You see dusk come around the corner, and it's like, hey, where'd you guys go?
We went to the bathroom.
We went to the Feywild.
We went for snacks.
Everyone says everything all at once. Also, I think Palmer would have like forgot to put her wings back in. Does that real quick just before anyone notices.
Yeah, we've
Sorry.
been looking for you.
I've been looking for you for like an hour.
Sorry.
What? We were gone for like days.
I put my hand over his mouth and go, all right, where should we go?
yeah,
we will
just-
follow you.
Hop in the van.
We
We're
got a little
gonna leave in the morning.
sidetracked.
We go and we get in the van.
I like the idea of the team in the van, like driving off into the horizon, and it does like a wide shot of the car going down the road, and you just hear, "Hey, Mr. Dusk, where do you keep your files?"
Hey, thank you so much for listening to Memester of the Week. If you're enjoying the show, come follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you guys. You can find us at MemsterOTWPod. At the end of the episode this week, we have a promo for Roll Plenty. They are a fellow TTRPG pod that just started with their first Monster of the Week adventure called the Capewick Cassettes. You can find them on Twitter at RollPlentyPod. Apparently their GM Ben is actually a big Mordecai fan. So hey, Ben, thanks for listening, and I think what you're doing with Capewick is pretty dang cool. I've been really enjoying the first couple episodes, and I'm excited to hear more. And thanks to all of you guys for listening to the show. We really appreciate it. We literally can't say enough how much it means to us that you're just enjoying the silly stuff that we put out there. We have one more project that we think you're going to enjoy here in 2021. So we'll see you then. Take care.
Visit Capewick. Situated on the mid-northeast coast of England, Capewick boasts a rich history dating back to before even the Romans set foot on our island. Visit the High Street, where you can find a variety of homegrown, independent shops, eateries, and historical sites. Take a walk along the beach enjoying Capewick Cove, exploring the very foundations of our town by looking at the cliff faces, caves, and strata that make up our Earth. Venture further out of town to some of the ancient Celtic stone circles and Civil War battle sites. See the final resting place of Sir Tobias Tottle. Finally, wrap up your trip with a visit to Capewick Castle and Historical Village. Enjoy an afternoon learning how to be a Roman soldier in a fort, take part in daily life in a bustling Celtic settlement, and learn about the full history of Capewick in one of the oldest castles in the world. Maybe you'll even get a chance to meet the museum's curator, Professor Terence Froden. Oh, there he is now. What are you working on today, Professor?
Well, I've been diving into the prehistory of Capewick, and have been slowly uncovering more and more evidence of some ancient religion, or at least consistent idol worship.
That's very exciting, isn't it? So come visit Capewick, the town of...
Ah, Bert, I don't suppose you've seen my Ashley, have you?
Oh, don't look there. Have I just walked into these two, having finished committing a murder?
You see this man, he has been gutted by some kind of thing.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crisp. I didn't expect to see my landlord today.
I grab you by the lens of the camera. We just need to get to a phone.
And we see the briefest flash of a shadow moon.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
I don't think it's safe to be in here.
Do not open the door.
I weren't going to, love.
And all four of you hear, like boots on the ground, coming closer to the village.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
The town that literally bleeds history.
Roll Plenty, the Capewick Cassettes, is an actual play RPG podcast using the Monster of the Week system, created by Michael Sands and published by Evil Hat Productions. Set in a sleepy English seaside town during the late 90s, where four neighbours harbouring secrets will come together to stop their home being consumed by the very history it was built on. Join us every other week for laughs, thrills, and misrepresented British history.